welcome to my channel. This will be my first video. I'm super excited to start this experience. I'm going to try to upload a video once a week, whether it's beauty related or lifestyle. So if you're interested to see this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, I'm going to start out by first pinning my hair back so it stays out of the way. And then I'm going to be applying the ColourPop concealer in the shade Medium 30. I'm going to be putting that all over my eyelid to make sure that I have a plain base to be working with for my eyeshadows. I'm going to now buff that out with the e.l.f. concealer brush. It works really well. I definitely recommend the e.l.f. brand. It's super affordable and it's great quality at the same time. Alright, now I'm going to be picking up the Jaclyn Hill palette. Love this palette. I'm going to be going into the color Silk Cream. I'm going to be taking an Ipsy blending brush. I'm sorry I don't know the name of it. It wore off the side. But I'm going to be using that just to buff that crease color.
My story, these places change me, each one replacing, like night into morning. I miss the open air, the going anywhere.
Alright, now I'm going to be going in with the color MFEO. It's just a slightly darker color than the one previous. And I'm going to pretty much do the same motions, but just buffing that onto my lid. I like to use two colors just to add a little bit more depth. Now I'm going to end up picking up the color Pooter. Love that name, by the way. Genius. And I'm going to apply that with the Morphe G17. I decided to go in with this brush because it's got a little bit of a pointier tip, yet it still blends really nicely. I just want it to be a little bit more precise in the crease area. Now I'm going to be picking up the MorpheXKathleenLights palette. That was a collab. This was a great palette. I do apologize for using two different palettes, but for this look I just felt like it was necessary. So I'm going to be picking up the third color from the right. It's just a nice shade of brown that I really wanted to incorporate into the crease area. So you'll see me pretty much do the same motion as I did with the previous color. Now I'm going to be going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to pick up the color Cream Sickle. And I'm going to be picking up a Clean Wet n Wild blending brush. Again, another great brand, super affordable, and I love these new brushes that they came out with. But I'm just going to be pretty much swiping that over all my colors just to blend them all together. I'm going to be picking up the color Mocha just to pick up a darker brown shade just to deepen the crease a little bit. And for this color, I am going in with the Morphe G13. It's just a more precise blending brush. It's just a little bit thinner, so it does a great job on this part. Now I'll be picking up these two. It's a shimmer white shade and a matte white shade. I'll be picking that up from the KathleenLights palette just to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I do this part now just to clean up the crease area just a little bit. I'm going in with the color Enchanted, which is a very dark green color and it's matte. I start to pack this on the outside of my eye. This is where I want to go in with the darkest color. And I'll just repeatedly pack this color on there until I get the pigmentation that I like. And for this step, I am using this Sigma blending brush. I believe it's the E25, but my dog did chew off the end, so I'm not sure, but it's just another one of like a thinner blending brush.
Like we used to.
to go into the black shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's called Abyss. And I'm going to be picking up just a little bit of that. I just want to deepen the outer corner just a little bit more, not too much, but I'd like to make it a little darker. And for this step, I'll be using the Morphe E24. It's just a pencil brush.
I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that.
Now I'm going to be going back with the ColourPop concealer in the shade Medium 30, and I'm just going to be picking that up and putting it on my eyes, and I'm going to be applying it with a e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm going to be going back into the KathleenLights palette. I'm going to be picking up the dark green shimmer shade in the palette. I'm going to be applying that on the outer corner of my eye. As you'll see as I go through the video, I'm going for an ombre effect. It's also why I had to use two palettes. It had three beautiful green shimmer shades, and it was all different shades. I'm using an e.l.f. contour brush for this step. But as you'll see, I definitely prefer to use my finger when it comes to shimmer shades. They just go on way better and way more pigmented. And I'll be going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'll be in the color Diva. That will be my second green shade, which is a tad lighter than the previous shade. And I'll be putting that in the center of my eyelid.
Like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know.
Now I'll be going into the lighter green shimmer shade in the KathleenLights palette. I'll go ahead and apply this to the inner corner of my eyelid. And I will again go in with my finger instead, and I'll just kind of blend out those colors to make it more into an ombre effect. I'm not going to be using the Stila Magnificent, oh my gosh, I can't say that, Magnificent Metal pigment. I'm going to be applying that just on the inner corner. I just want to add a little bit more shimmer, and this rose gold shade really did a beautiful job. I'm not going to be trying to take off the tape, which I really don't recommend because it kind of hurts. I'm going to be taking a makeup wipe just to kind of clean up from all the fallout that happened underneath my eye. I'm not going to be trying out the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. It's my first time using a Radiance Primer. I actually really liked it. I like to go for more of a matte finish, but this primer did a really good job of keeping me glowing, but it wasn't too much for me. I will also be going in with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I like to use a second primer to blur my pores and kind of mattify me in my T-zone. So I will apply that now.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing, like night into morning.
So what you guys will notice if you continue to follow me on my YouTube channels, I will have a crazy insane amount of mugs, and you'll kind of see in each video all the ones that I do have. I got this one from Disney, of course. It's Chip. Totally obsessed with my mugs, so I get them from everywhere that I go. Now I'll be going in with my Ride or Die foundation, which is the MAC Pro Longwear in NW22. I will admit I was hesitant about getting MAC, and when I used this foundation, it was a life changer for me. I absolutely love the coverage, and it's not too heavy, and it lasts absolutely all day. You will see that I apply my foundation 99% of the time with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. It changed my makeup game, and it's so affordable. I believe I got mine for $4.99 at Walmart, and it just applies makeup so flawlessly. I do dampen mine. Sorry, I'm jamming out here. I do dampen mine to give myself a little bit of a lighter coverage depending on what I'm doing. You can use it dry, and it'll give you a way fuller coverage. Alright, and I'm going in with the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. This is my absolute first time using this contour stick. I'm not a huge cream contour user, but I actually want to get into it because I feel like the few times I do use it, my makeup lasts all day. And it just kind of makes you look airbrushed. You'll see here I'm trying to contour my huge forehead, so I bring down the contour color a little lower just to try to, hide that big forehead of mine. But I actually did really love this contour stick. It blended out really well, and I'm obsessed with the Hoola bronzer, so I had a feeling I would really enjoy the stick. I'll be blending out the contour with a e.l.f. stippling brush. It works really well just to do the initial blending. I do off camera go over all of the contour with a beauty blender.
Places change me, each one replacing, like night into morning. I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you, like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is. Home's where the heart is.
I'm going to be blending out my nose contour with a brush that I got in my Ipsy bag, so I'm not entirely sure what the name is, but it does a good job of just buffing out the nose contour. Oh my god, y'all, this concealer is life-changing. I know it's super hyped about, but I absolutely love the Tarte Shape Tape. Mine's in the color Light Medium Honey. And I just go ahead and apply that all under my eyes, and I'll be applying some on my chin and also in the middle of my forehead. This concealer, to me, it just has the best coverage and it doesn't feel so heavy, and that's what I absolutely love about it.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story.
We'll also go ahead and blend out this concealer with the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Like I said, I do use it damp. It definitely helps with the concealer and blending it out. And you'll see me speed up this process a little bit because it takes me an obnoxious amount of time to blend out my concealer. I'll be picking up the RCMA No Color Powder. I got this powder from watching Jaclyn Hill's videos, and it has changed my makeup game. It has no flashback, and I just absolutely love it for setting my areas where I put my concealer. Sorry y'all, sometimes you just need a jam session. Alright, next time I'll be using the MAC Powder Mineralized Skin Finish in the color medium, and I will be using an Eco Tools powder brush. I actually just picked this up, and I'm really happy with it. It works best if you do like a patting motion with this brush because it's super compact. Of course, I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer. It is my Ride or Die bronzer. I'm going to be using that with the Sigma Small Contour brush, which is the F05. This is a great brush just to get into the hollow of your cheeks, so I only use it to contour my cheeks. To kind of warm up and bronze the rest of my face, I'll be using the Wet n Wild powder brush. It applies the bronzer really nicely to my forehead. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Feisty. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I didn't realize how much I would love it, but when they say 12-hour wear, they are not lying. It's perfect if you're going to be going out or staying out, you know, with your makeup on for a while. And as you can see, my dog completely annihilated my blush brush. It's from Morphe. Y'all know I'm ready for that highlight, so I'm going to be picking up the Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Tip, and I'm going to be using the, I meant kit, not tip, I don't know why I said that. I'm going to be using the two lighter shades, and I'm going to be mixing the both of them because the lighter shade's too light, and then the other shade's a little bit too dark, so mixing the two makes a beautiful combination. And I'm going to be applying this highlighter with a Real Techniques fan brush. This is actually my first time using a fan brush, and I think it applied the highlighter beautifully. Oh girl, look at that highlight. I'm kind of a little amazed right now, honestly. So setting spray is pretty much my favorite part of my makeup, and I'll be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Setting spray to me just completely sets in your makeup and makes your makeup look beautiful. Next, you'll see me kind of debate whether or not I want to actually do some eyeliner. And I go ahead and actually use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And I'll be honest with you, this is the only liner that I've been able to apply what somewhat will resemble a wing. It's not my strong suit. Now to finish the rest of my makeup, I will be applying the first two colors that I applied to the crease, which were the colors Silk Cream and FEO, and I'll just be using another Ipsy pencil brush. I'll be going in with the Urban Decay liner, the 24/7, and I love this liner because it doesn't bleed at all throughout the day. It will literally stay in your waterline the whole night.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing, like night into morning.
I'm going to be taking another Ipsy brush that I'm not quite sure what the name is, and I do apologize for that, but I'm going to be picking up the color Enchanted, and I'm going to be kind of applying that in my waterline just on top of that liner just to smudge it out a little bit. I'm going to be applying some mascara. It's the MAC False Lash in Extreme Black, and I'm just going to coat that on my top lash and my lower lashes. Alright guys, I'm not very experienced with false lashes yet. It's a real struggle. I have the worst eyelashes known to man. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is do my lashes off camera because it takes me a while, but I will be using the Ardell Double Up Lashes. So I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and applied those lashes, and now I'm going to go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. And I don't really overline my lips. I'm kind of okay with just the size that I have. And for today, for lips, I decided to go in with the ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Lumiere. It is more on the darker side, and normally when I go with an eye look on this, I go with more of a nude color. But I was feeling a little adventurous today. And ColourPop is another brand that is really affordable, and it's great for anybody who starts out using makeup for the first time. That's what I did. And it's great. They're only $6, and to me they last all day, and I sometimes prefer them over a more expensive lip. Alright guys, that is it for my very first look. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope that you can give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to continue watching my videos, I'm going to try to do once a week. Please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe at the very bottom. Hope you guys have a great day. Love y'all. So if you guys are interested in watching this look, then keep on watching.